Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome to June. It is June the 1st and that means it is 30 days of sketches with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. It comes around really quickly. I didn't take part in the last series, but of course Christy and her series 30 Days of Sketches is what kicked off my YouTube channel a couple of year and a half ago now. And we're on series 12 now, which is super exciting. So I always try to do it, don't always succeed, that's okay. I am not putting the pressure on myself because we're supposed to be having fun. But I am intending on doing this series. I think it's a great way to get back into it properly and to enjoy some scrappy time and some me time. So I have been through my scrap backwards kit and pulled out a load of stuff for today's sketch, which is this one. This is by Kelly Hambrick Pyron, and you can find her on Instagram at Kelly B Pyron. And you will also find all of that on the 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group as well. There is some really cool elements to this sketch. We've got the 3 banners, 2 photos, title, and then we've got like these bits here as well. I have, of course, put my own spin on it, so we shall see where we go. I am using 3 photos of me, and they are 3 random photos. I've got 2 photo boxes next to me where I have organised a load of photos, and I'm talking like 1,000 photos. And at the front, randomly, I've got these 3 photos, so I thought we're going to use them. So straight away you can see I'm going off the sketch and using 3 photos, not 2. Now I am full of the best intentions for this series. I have actually prepped page kits, would you believe, for the first 15 days. So I would hope that I at least do the first 15 days. I'm not ahead with filming, and that's okay. I always want to treat this as a bit of me time, and that's important. So I'm hoping to just give myself half an hour a day to do it. That's the plan. So we're going to dive right in. I don't think it's going to be a long one. I have done quite a bit of prep, so we'll see how we go. You can search for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life on Facebook, and the results are the hashtag 30DSCBL12, which will give you loads and loads of inspiration using the layouts from this series. Okay, so as I say, I dug into my scrap backwards kit for this layout. So everything that you see here has come from my scrap backwards kit. And yeah, I've got loads of little elements. I'm going to pull them all off the page and we're going to start again. I have no idea how I had this when I was playing around, but we'll see how we go. I've also pulled in some wood veneer that's got glitter on it. I have no idea why I've got that, but hey ho. Wood veneer sun with a smiley face. I don't like the smiley face, so we'll have the other way. Some chipboard and some patterned paper. I also have some photo mats. My photos are smaller than 3x4, so we'll trim them down. And this is the sketch. So we have the 3 banners and then we have a sheet of paper behind it, and I've also added in an extra layer as well. So let's dive right in. I have used, I think, all of them. Yeah. All of my papers have come from Bella Boulevard Make Your Mark paper pad, and then those 3 anyway. Then I've also got this paper, and the heart is the reverse of this paper, hence why I've used it. Whenever I don't know if anybody else finds it, but whenever I create banners, flags, whatever you call them, with patterned paper, I always struggle overlapping them. Does anybody else find that, or is it just me? I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it is just me. I've just stuck that to that. Okay, so let's start again. I'm going to stick this piece down first because I want that to go about here-ish. Then let's pop this down. So, what's my longest piece? My longest piece is the blue. So I want this to go about here. Like so. Then we're going to have our blue about here. And then we're going to have our roses. Roses, flowers, whatever you want to call them. I don't know, I'm not a massive floral person, but I do really like the florals in this collection. I've also not put any adhesive on the pointy bits of our banners. That is intentional. I love the way that they just sort of flop up, and it gives the layout a little bit of interest, texture, dimension, whatever you want to call it. And then let's pop a bit of adhesive on here. Let's see. I'm actually going to pop this here. So you're not going to see a massive amount of it by the time I put the photos on. That's okay. So as I say, I do need to trim my photos because they are not 3x4. So I shall do that quickly. So series 12 of 30 Days of Sketches is quite incredible. I think it was series 8 that I started, which seems a long time ago now, I must admit. Not that long ago, but it does seem it. I think it was September 2021. Yeah, something like that. Which I guess is quite a long time ago, but a lot has happened. I haven't done every series. I've not done every full series. I've tried, I failed. So this time I've not put that pressure because nobody wants to be pressured. That is the difference. But anybody can get involved. You better off joining the Facebook group where you'll find out all of the info. Christy posts, she used to post the sketches each day, which is great, but she posts them all at the same time now. So you can get the sketches for the whole month ahead of time. Those people doing YouTube sort of obviously have them further ahead, just so that we can supposedly get our videos done ahead of time. I don't. Yeah, it's just about having some scrappy fun. So I'm going to put my photos in this order. Oh, and my adhesive has run out. Why does that always happen as soon as I start filming? And it's run out in that one as well. Would you believe? Third time lucky, is it gonna? There we go. I found a great place for these sticks to adhesive as well. I will try to leave a link in the description box. If it isn't in today's video, I'll add it in tomorrow's. It's like a discount place, so I will try to remember to leave it. Okay, so I'm going to pop them here. So you can already see that we have gone off on the sketch, and that is what sketches are all about as far as I'm concerned. They're not about limiting your creativity, they're not about stressing you out, they're about kickstarting your creativity. And I know that's what Christy loves about sketches and why she does this series. So this sketch has kickstarted because it's got our design going, it's got me sticking paper to paper, it's got me cutting paper, and it's got me using photos. And I've just gone my own way straight away, which is what it's all about. I am then going to do... I'm going to put my title here, but we're probably going to have a little cluster going on. I can't remember what I did with all this, which is good because it means we can just do our own thing now. I generally have a little play rather than coming on blind, like I have done, don't get me wrong. I have done videos where I've hit record without a clue what I'm doing. Those videos are generally the ones that are a ridiculous length of time. And I know you guys find it boring and don't want to watch me just yabbering on, not knowing what I'm doing. So I do try and at least have an idea. Sometimes I have more of an idea than others. Today I kind of had an idea and I forgot, but I remember the title. And then I've just done it. Sunshine, Summer. Summer, Sunshine. I put the title on the wrong way. So ignore the fact I've just said I know what I'm doing, because clearly I don't. And now this won't come up. Of course it won't. Why would it? We're going to have our title as Summer Sunshine, and I'm just going to move it down. Which is good, because it means we can still see our heart paper. It's not a problem. I am not getting stressed. Now, I had got this bus out to use, which we might still do there. Which some people might think that's a bit random. And, you know, it probably is. But that's fine. I basically just went through my ephemera and embellishment trays from my Scrap Backwards kit and picked out bits that I thought worked. And I don't use pink all that often. We've used some pink paper. So I'm using a pink embellishment. That's as close as it gets for me. So I'm going to stick that there. And I do like that actually. And then I am going to stick, we've got this banner. This is from Cocoa Vanilla Studio. And I want to tuck it under there. So then our title makes a little bit more sense. Hello, Summer Sunshine. Which works beautifully. And a couple of clouds from Redefine Creative. They are wood, so I should use glue rather than trying to use that tape. Let's pop that there. There are some amazing sketches this time round. They're always amazing, to be fair. And what has changed in the last couple of series with 30 Days of Sketches is that all of the sketches are now exclusive to this series. So before, from what I believe, I'm sure it is right, it started off as basically a series Christy did on her YouTube channel. Then a couple of friends joined her, as you do. And they were having a whale of a scrappy time. Then a couple more friends joined, then it grew and grew and grew, and suddenly everybody wanted in on it because it's such a fabulous series, and Christy is such a lovely lady. So everybody joined, and it became big. But then I know one series, she had some issues, particularly with a couple of UK people, and it wasn't very pleasant. So she changed the way she did it, which was good, and now all the sketches are exclusive, which I think is actually really good, because you can still get all the sketches that Christy would have chosen. Obviously you don't know which ones she would have chosen, but that's irrelevant, because all of those sketches are still out there. You can still go and get them from various different places. Loads of different places offer sketches. There is no shortage of them. Of course, the main one, the best one, not that I'm biased, is Scrapper Sketch. But there are other sites as well. Christy also posts them now and again as well, separate to the series. And I know that she does some sketches herself, Sarah Scraps. So there's loads of sketches around and about. So I quite like the idea that they're all exclusive because it means that you're getting 30 sketches that you're not going to find anywhere else. Even if they're designed by people where you already have sketches from. For example, Sarah Scraps has done one. Miss Carrie Creations, Lisa Sikorsky from Scrap Sketch. They've all done a sketch for this series. They have other sketches that are publicly available. But it means you're getting extra, basically, doesn't it? So yeah, that's why I like the whole exclusive thing. And it's a great idea. It's also a lot of work, so thank you to Christy for that. This adhesive is not going well today because this one's running out now, so I'm just going to use a bit of glue to glue down that one. And I think we'll add one more flower. There's a lot of flowers on this, I didn't realise. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't mind flowers, but it is very floral, especially when it's just photos of me. But we're rolling with it. I've also gone off piste with the sketch quite a bit. And I am going to use the sun. I'm just going to put a bit of adhesive on the back, and we're going to sort of have a sunny, cloudy cluster up there. It's quite a basic layout today. We're focused very much on the paper in terms of the paper and the paper embellishments of the card, but I quite like the result. There is lots of detail. You can see where the sketch has inspired, hopefully. You can see the basics, this and the 3 banners, flags, whatever you want to call them. I think what I will do is add some enamel dots. So let's get this. So this was done creating my Scrap Backwards kit as well. So it's a bonus Scrap Backwards layout and it's day 1 for 30 days of sketches. But I am going to just dive into my box of enamel dots. We have quite a few. And let's see. I'm actually going to use some of these puffy dots from Pebbles, I think they are. So I'm just going to pull off 3 of each colour. So we're going to have a blue, a black, and what other colour? Let's go for a pink, why not? Embrace the pink while we've got it on our layout. I'm going to put them at the front actually, they're really great. I forgot how much I like them. And I know I went a bit crazy on them and I ordered loads of them. And one thing leads to another and you end up finding stuff. I will probably add a little bit of journaling here, which is where it tells us to on the sketch. But right now, that's probably going to do it. I think actually I will just add a tiny bit of faux stitching just here and here. It is very rough. It's by no means perfect stitching, faux or whatever. I can't stitch, so I wouldn't try proper stitching. But even when I do faux stitching, it's very, very rough, and that's okay. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't need to be perfect. Just adds a little bit of something there. So that is it, guys. That is day 1 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, Series 12. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will be back tomorrow with day 2. Have a happy scrappy day, and I hope you are getting involved with the series and enjoying the sketches so far. Bye for now.